First, I want to say 15 subscribers now, so my channel's blowing up. I have to make more content, obviously. That's why this video is going up, because, well, I have to satisfy the consumers, and that's just how business works. And so my last video reached about 100 views, so I'm basically, you know, a local celebrity, which is not a big deal for me, but, you know, I have to deal with it, so I have to make more content for my fans. And yeah, so here's this. You're welcome. It's been a while since I made a voiceover, and my posting schedule is really random because I don't know, school just keeps me really busy and I'm lazy. But this video is gonna be a pretty long one compared to my last ones, so, you know, if you're gonna watch the whole thing, which I probably wouldn't, you know, just skip through or whatever, but I'm gonna be trying to talk throughout it. I mean, I usually don't have that much to say, but sit tight. I'll hopefully have some decent music. I usually use League of Legends music because I think their music is pretty fucking rad. So this painting is actually for my school's magazine, and the theme was glance. Like when you look at someone at someone's art or read their literature, it's like a glance at who they are. You just get to see a little bit. But either I'm not creative or this theme is really hard because I could not come up with something, especially because glance is a verb and I didn't know how to do that without it looking stupid or lame. I mean, it had to be a cover worthy painting. And probably if I was like better and had more skills, I could use those skills to come up with something more creative that fits the theme better, but you know, it had to look good because it was going to be the cover of it, so I wanted to just use basically the best of my skills and make it a cover. And that's why I did what I did. I always do a ton of sketches. I sketch ugly with shades, super ugly, and then I lower the opacity, sketch over that. It's usually ugly again, so I lower the opacity again, sketch over that, and just wait until it's good. And a lot of times I have a bad habit of going into my sketches before I actually like decide what I'm doing, and starting putting values down, and like I start even what's it called? Rendering the face, and you can see it on this, and it came out bad. Well, yeah, bad, and I just didn't like it, so I changed it. Because at first I was going to draw her with her face looking down like I had her before, but it was looking like shit, so I switched it to the face looking forward, which I'm comfortable with, and I will definitely try to learn how to draw faces down, and I'll use it eventually because I want to know how to draw a lot of different angles and not just facing forward, even though that's probably um, the my favorite. I don't know. So the idea behind this painting was that this woman or girl, whatever, I don't really, probably a woman because she looks more, fuller, but would be made out of paper, who had like an ink heart that she would use to paint. And mostly you can see that it's on her hair, but I did try to do like a tattoo on her shoulder eventually, but probably not. It's not, I don't know. But yeah, so it was like every painting, every writing she did was a small piece of her, because she was using a little. It was basically from her. It's a small piece of her, and I thought that fit the theme barely, but it works for me, and it did for them. They liked it. That's it. I've been meaning to do more color, but I'm trash at color, so I don't really want to do them, because my last ones, every time I re-look at them, I hate them. And I just don't want to feel that anymore. It hurts. So I just don't want to make... Well, obviously I'm going to have to do it, because I want to be able to paint with color. Who doesn't? So I'm going to have to try it. Do more to get better. But I don't know if I'm going to post my videos on me trying more, because I really don't like most of my colored paintings, like the Diva one. I don't like that one. I don't like the what other ones? The rib one that I was talking about. The witch is like I barely don't like it. I don't know, there's something I don't like about the colors. I don't know, I'm just a self-hater. I think everyone kind of is when you paint, and then after a while you just kind of hate the fucking living hell out of your paintings for some reason, and it makes you feel like trash, and then you don't want to paint again, but you do it anyways, and then you love your new one, and then a couple weeks pass, or days, or even the next morning, you're like, fuck, never mind, that looks like trash. And yeah, and then you scrolling down your Instagram one day, and you realize that your portfolio looks basic, and all you draw is a bunch of girls, and it's pretty boring, and yeah. What the fuck was this? Like, I just need to film my videos with audio, basically, because I never have shit to say. So I just say random fucking garbage. And I've always wanted to use this light source like from the top light source coming down in a cave sort of thing. That's what it supposedly was, at least. And I tried to do this on my last painting, not my last one, but the one with the rib girl who has like a flower and she's, her ribs are exposed. But I didn't really like it. I didn't think it was successful, and but I think this one came out a lot better. So for most of my paintings, I'll actually use pictures of myself as the reference because I can pose how I want to, and that's really awkward. So, but I try never to show my references, but I had to pull them up while I was painting this, and I would always cut them out because it was me, this botched version of me, and I like took several pictures of hands and my arms extending, and I Photoshop them together. Even though I don't use Photoshop, I don't have the money, I don't have Photoshop monies, but I put them together and I was shirtless because I think that's the best way so you can see the anatomy and stuff, and I do not want to show that because that's gross for me. And yeah, that's why in like some of the parts where I'm drawing the hand, it like zooms in a lot or it cuts out, and I don't know if it was worth it. It was for me, but yeah. That's why. that's all. And there's a better image on my DeviantArt or on my Instagram, so if you want to see it, for some reason, Movie Maker, fucking Movie Maker, like made the background kind of weird. So if you want to see it in a little better quality, it's not going to be like, wow, this totally changed my whole idea of it. No, it's still probably mostly the same, but it looks a little better. So you can check that out on my DeviantArt or my Instagram. And thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll make more videos more often. See ya.